Oh, forgot to start the watch. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on! 2, 1. Yay! Day 191 of walking. Let's go. So, as you probably saw by yesterday's video, there's only a few minutes of it. Why? Because on my way, what the hell? On my way to the store, my phone died. And you know what pisses me off? I saw the battery thing and just completely just blacked out apparently. I am a dumbass and I have no one else to blame but myself. So, yeah. But I did walk, obviously, because to get back home, I'm gonna have to walk back home. I don't have a car. Okay, I have a car, it just sits out there. But here's the thing. When I did go out there, I did test it to make sure that, it has power, like it doesn't run, so unfortunately I still can't drive it. But yeah, all the electrical in it still works, so that's good. Because if it was an electrical problem, that would be annoying, because while I can fix electrical, I would rather the car run. Electrical is something I can fix normally. So work today was long, but I did make a phone sale. So I only got 4 more to go. And if it wasn't for the gift card thing, I don't know if I would have got it. We should not have to fight this hard in this fucking position. They want us to make sales, make us the sales department, or put us in the sales queue. But they can't do that because they need a queue for this fucking department. But they also want us to make sales in this department. Yet at the same time they tell you if you don't make sales as long as you show the behaviors. But even if I show the behaviors, they'll be like, hey, we gotta get you some sales on the board. Like, motherfucker, fucking pick a side. I'm serious. I can't wait till next year. I just need to make it to February. All I need to do is survive January. I have a month, and then life becomes so much easier. At least less stressful. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, what else? I got the front room clean. Unfortunately, I was not able to do it in between calls because for some reason they're like, oh no, we got a couple days before Christmas is over. Let's all call it at once. Shitty bastards. My gosh. Oh well. One person tried to argue with me, and then at the end of the call, he was laughing because I helped him out. Like, you know what? I am the Snickers bar. Hey, have a Snickers. Why? Because you're a little grumpy when you're hungry. Better? Yeah. They changed into a completely different version. And I must be a Snickers bar because I'm fucking nuts for staying at this job for so goddamn long. I love this simile or slash metaphor. But yeah. I took my inhaler before walking, so I should be fine. But after this, I'm just gonna go relax. I don't really have anything to do. I mean, I do have Christmas wrapping paper that I can take up and wrap the two presents she has. Excuse me. Her Comey book is here. Her Dandy's doll is here. I'm gonna give her a One Piece book. What else? What else? Oh, I need to start doing cosplay prep, like not actual starting the process, but like writing down what I need for Project Teddy, Project DDD, and Project Project Princess. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure my daughter will pick something else. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be Project Dandy's World. But other than that, that's it. That's it. Tomorrow I'll clean the kitchen because I'll need it for making spaghetti casserole, which is what I'm making for Christmas, by the way. So I figured out what I'm actually doing. What else? What else am I doing? Maybe I might look up the recipe for sweet rolls. That way I can do. But does spaghetti really go good with sweet rolls, though? You know what? It does. So we have a place here called Grinders. And that, while that sounds dirty, it's actually a spaghetti place. And I had their bread. While I'm not a big fan of their spaghetti and absolutely hate their quote unquote Alfredo. I don't know what the fuck that is. That is not Alfredo. I am in love with their bread and their cheese bread specifically. So I want to try to make it like that, where the bread has some sweetness to it. So actually, for once, I want an American style bread, because so here's the thing. Whenever I make bread from scratch, I don't add sugar to it, except for, the part with the yeast, because yeast needs sugar to activate. But in terms of when it says add sugar to it, and you know what? No, even when I make bread, I use honey in there to help with the yeast. So in terms of actual sugar, no, there's no sugar in my bread. If I'm being honest, I never understood the point of something sweet on top of for a sandwich, unless you add something to it. So how can I explain this? So we used to have jelly toast, which I loved, but since the bread was sweet, The jelly is, of course, sweet. It was just too much. Like, I'm okay with sweet stuff, but no, brother, no. So there's that. So if I make it, I would actually, if the recipe called for it, yeah, so I'm gonna look online for that recipe, and if I find that exact one, then I will make it. So it'll be spaghetti casserole and cheesy garlic bread, because there was cheese on it. And good cheese, not any cheese from a bag. Because whenever I buy cheese, I always buy block cheese, because less preservatives. I gotta hope that there's none. Less preservatives in there. Because when you buy shredded cheese, the white film on there, I can taste the difference. I didn't shred my own cheese, and like, this is so much better. This tastes so much better. Which is why I mostly make most of my food from scratch, if possible. But yeah, spaghetti casserole is what I'm making for the Christmas potluck. And I'll look up the bread, because I'm like, something normally goes with spaghetti, you know? Would they be mad if I just brought a salad for the potluck? Oh, I think I kicked somebody's ass. Unless that salad is a full course meal. No! Something that I would love to see there, but I think my mom makes it better than me, is the gumbo. Normally my goal is to make everything better than my mom, because the goal is, to take what she knows and improve on it. That's kind of the goal, or put a spin on it that makes other people go, yeah, this is tasty, I like your mom's, but this is pretty good. But her gumbo is amazing. So here's the thing, and I can't believe I'm saying this, and I might have to do this as well. I don't like shrimp at all. So when I got older, I made the gumbo exactly like my mom did. And something tasted off. I'm like, yeah, I followed it to the T, but the only difference is she had shrimp in hers, and I don't like shrimp. I always take the shrimp out and I eat it. It's not that I'm allergic to shrimp, I just hate the texture, and it's more than that. I'm just not a fan of shrimp. However, the combined taste that it leaves behind, it helps it so much. But it's just weird if I buy shrimp and then throw it out. It just seems wasteful. So I got to maybe find out, I guess that's my goal, to change the gumbo into my own. Something I could put in that gives it a unique flavor like the shrimp does. But if I'm being honest, I don't know. Because she has 4 meats in her gumbo. She has shrimp, ground beef, chicken, and Polish sausage. And so I just put those. But all of those meats are like super savory. Fish gives it a unique profile, of course, because it would have to cut through all of that heavier meat. So what can I add to my gumbo that makes it taste nearly as good? Because I think that's the spin that I need. I don't know why I'm just now realizing that now, but it's definitely not going to be fish. I'm positive. Like, if my daughter wanted to make a spin on this, she actually eats crab. So I'm pretty sure for her, if she made the gumbo with crab, she would absolutely die of happiness. But I'll leave that for her to do. I'll even teach her how to do it. I'm serious. I'm still thinking, like, what can I add to it? Like, what other meat is out there? I know some meat that would change it, but one of them adds way too much salt. So, because I was like, you know what? The answer is probably bacon. No, because here's the thing. There's chicken, which is poultry, ground beef, which, duh, and then there's Polish sausage, which is pork. So what I would consider, the main meats and something fish would definitely fit that. Now I'm like, okay, is there any type of fish that I can stand? There's two of them. There's tuna, and then there's cod. Tuna, probably not, but maybe. So I might do this. I may make 2 batches, one with cod, one with tuna, and you know what? I'm gonna make my daughter happy. One with crab. And then I'm gonna give each of them to my daughter for her to taste, and then my mom to taste. And I'm gonna ask them which one is better. Because I can't stand crab, but it would help my daughter, because I love my daughter, because I want her to enjoy some gumbo, the way kind of close to what my mom makes. Unless I can think of another meat. And I'm not talking, I'm gonna go duck. That's still like bird. I don't want to go like alligator meat or this type of meat that's super hard to get. No. Because I've had alligator meat before. Not bad, but one, it tastes like other things on the market, and 2, it's super hard to get. So I'm pretty sure it's got to be some type of seafood thing, one that I can stand. I'm going to give my daughter a fish sandwich, and if she likes it, then I'm almost positive it's cod. Because I don't know if she actually likes tuna. Found something to talk about, and in doing so, it's already 18 minutes, so that's nice. And my watch seems to be working, so nice. Let's see. We have cod. We have tuna. I will start with those 2, actually. So I gotta find out a good way to prepare cod, because the other issue is I normally only eat cod when it's deep fried. But the thing is, there's nothing crunchy in this gumbo, nor do I think I don't think I want anything crunchy. Because if I was going to do that, because at that point, it would feel like a curry? Because something crunchy and something that's savory, but it is more like a soup, though. See, beef stew has, well, a good beef stew has stew meat for the thing. Plus, I gotta make sure like it's super available, though. Like, I want some gumbo right now. Do I go to the store and get it because it's super easy? Or do I plan for it and have something mailed in, or go far out to a store that definitely isn't close by? I don't know. Oh, 96. Okay. So I guess this is over with. I'm liking how I was able to talk finally. I can breathe. I had no problem breathing. My watch works, so that's good. And I know I can relax afterwards. I kept a normal pace too, so yeah, that's great too. All right, 98, 20 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. You guys saw the countdown. So in case somebody was wondering if I started walking, then did it, no. Don't need to do that. And this is, of course, if I'm down in the basement. If I'm walking around, obviously, I can't do that. So let's do this. Timer is up. And I'm going to do one more lap. Turn this off. And do one more lap to turn this off. All right, guys. Ooh, darkness. Okay. I will talk to you guys later. Tonzo Koite.